Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hairymuppet. Welcome back. I have cut off all of this stuff, and it has been cut off. And I haven't done any more accumulators. I probably should have done some of those. 30. Let's build some in the background. Can almost build. Need 4 more. Come on, guys. 4 more. The plastic is taking a while. What the hell is going on here? You have not got enough. You're not producing. Yes, that's my bad. That's my bad. Used the wrong thing to get rid of the thing. Okay. Produced a lot of batteries considering that it was having that problem for so long. Okay. But yes, now it should be going pretty full speed. Okay. You ran out of power, did you? It's one shy of the one I needed. I wanted 20. I don't know why I needed 20 because this is 6 across, so the ratio doesn't work. But anyway, I researched loaders. I can build the damn things now. There we go. Beautiful. We can use them a fair bit. I'm probably not going to overuse them though. But I will use them where I deem it necessary. So the very first thing we're going to do after the accumulators get built is we're going to start outputting from these. And there we're going to keep this set up as it is, I think, for now. Until we get the better sorting options and we get a ton of power and we can really start throwing weight against this. The good thing this produces 50 every 4 seconds. So we can use one of these for 2 of these. So this can be completely devoted to iron with the 2 bits that produce iron that we then sort back into iron. So that's a really nice ratio, 1 per sort of deal. Okay, so what were you building? So I'm going to get filter inserters for all of these guys just to make sure that it doesn't accidentally put stone out, because we do know that that can happen because I saw it happen. Boltonium, crushed rubyite. Is it actually rubyite? Rubite. I don't know why I keep saying rubyite, but it's all good. I can say whatever the hell I want because it is my video. Okay. Now, yeah, let's do it. Let's just dump it straight in. Doesn't give us a lot of wiggle room, but do we need a lot of wiggle room? I'm not sure that we do. Yeah, that's good. So we did make these nice. All right. So yeah, for now, we are just going to have to... Okay, we're just going to have to deal. All right. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to have to get 12 of these guys. Just for the sake of it. So down the bottom, and there, and there. So this is going to be for the slag. 2, 3, 4. So put a bigger gap as we can get. And then another big gap. Running out of these damn things. Another big gap. Give me some belts, and then we're going to throw that across there. And we'll just spoon that back up and over into here. So, there we go. These belts, man, I swear to God. We got to start doing some actual mall type things on this base. It's been so much craziness not getting anything really done, sort of scraping the edge of not being able to do anything in this game, that the actual idea of building a mall is like kind of really way out. But yeah, we do need one. We do need one to be able to allow us to survive. It doesn't quite reach, so we have to go around the outside here and around the outside here, and then boom. That one's on the inside, so put that one on the inside. Excellent. Okay, So that's going to be the slag taken care of, and now we need iron and copper. And like so. Actually want that to be up a little bit so it joins up properly. So then we, there's not a power bin there. It's not a power bin. Rather than putting another pole down, let's just do this. So you are those two and you are those two. So that makes it fine. So that's iron up the top, iron ore, which is down here, iron ore, and then copper for you. Excellent. And then here we do need filters, but only so we don't get mixed lines, because I don't think there's anything that gets shared. Yeah, completely unique and completely unique. Alright, so tin and quartz, I believe those are. Yeah, that looks like tin. That looks like quartz. No, silicon, sorry. And then this looks like lead and nickel, if I remember correctly. Excellent. So there we go. Now, what do we want to do with all of this stuff? Well, we want to get our thingo done, don't we? So we needed stone brick. I did set up a smelting operation over here, 132. So what do we need? Molten iron, induction. So I don't think we need a chemical furnace yet. So let's make 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. So that'll be enough for iron and copper, both of which we do have available to us. And then we'll just do a straight line across here and make it absolutely identical across the whole thing. Now the blast furnace takes up this much space. We might try and leave room to double them up. So that's a blast furnace. Where's the other bits? Induction furnace is just as big, I think. Same size as that, I believe. Yep. Induction furnace, same size as that. Casting machine, tiny, excellent. And blast furnace, same size as that. So what we want to do is I want to kind of make room for 2 of these guys. So that means you would go like this. And then the second one goes here for copper. So that means the first one for iron goes like that. And then there's room for another one down there. Excellent. So what's your deal? Iron, copper. We might as well start using some loaders here. No, you know, loaders are freaking expensive. Oh shit, 10 basic electronic boards. Yeah, okay, I'm not overusing loaders, alright? I'm just not. How much do you need? 24 every 4 seconds. Alright, so you earn yourself a fast inserter, but you do not earn yourself a loader. That is just, do not have that in the budget to use loaders everywhere. Not at this point. Just like we didn't have it in the budget. Please do not tell me you actually need fuel. I'm going to be so pissed off. Oh, you do need fuel. Okay, alright. You need fuel. That's fine. Should have known that would happen at some point. I'm assuming you don't need a lot of fuel, so we're not going to give you a lot of fuel. We're just going to give you a bit of fuel. Yeah, that seems pretty solid. Okay. So 24. That's pretty fast. Let's have a look at the ratios here. So you produce 6 per second. Let's get the other machines down so we can have a look at them. You and then you. Okay. 1, 1, 1. So they all get a crafting speed of 1. Excellent. Where's my tin? Here we go. So you produce 24 every 4 seconds, so 6 per second. And you use 12. So you use 12 every 4 seconds. So you use 3 per second. Okay. So we need to have 2 of these for every 1 of these, apparently. Which is going to be interesting because they're just as fat. So we're going to have a row setup sort of deal. Okay. And oh shit, I forgot to look at the other bit. That uses 40. So we need 3 of these for every 1 of these. Really? So we need 1, 2, 6. Because 3 times 2 is 6. Jesus Christ. They do like to make this interesting, don't they? Okay, we're not going to worry about that at the moment. All we're going to worry about is getting this shit working. I guess we'll probably just have 1 machine here and then 2 there, and then over here we can do whatever the hell we want. But my idea of having 2 of these is probably not going to be a reality. It's probably not. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's almost enough. Okay. So outputs right there. So let's get a pipe. Where's my pipes? And I'd like to think of a setup that allows 3 of those little machines. So let's do that. Let's do 3 casting machines. Just so we get the general idea of how we could do that without messing with this section too much. Trying to squeeze it into this one spot. So let's have a look. So we put that up like that. And we put that up like that. And we put that up like that. Okay. I think this is a good plan. There's my guys. Something like that. And we need a pole. We need a pole. Now what we do here is we push like that and we push like that so we don't accidentally feed it or try and feed it back into there. And then we go like that. And we need a pole linking those. Excellent. So you are... Oh, you produce iron plates directly. Why does it have an output port if you produce iron plates directly? That's just dumb. That is so dumb. I don't want you to be there. I want you to be there. Okay. So the pole goes here. Alrighty. Now here, I'm going to use a loader, simply because I really want to. Now we do have 2 of them pushing onto the same side, but it seems to be okay. Jeez, they're really backed up. You are really backed up as well. So let's get a blueprint for this. I feel like this is a really nice setup. I'm feeling extremely happy with this. Okay, copper. I need a couple more of those. And I need another loader. And I need a crap load more power, of course, but you can't always get what you want. And I'll be very interested to see if this system does actually do a 3 thing. I'm assuming it will. We'll have to wait to see how the power goes before we can get back and actually have a look at that. Do that like that. Do have some more of these guys, don't I? Space. And this could be like a tower of power sort of area where we just keep pushing poles and keep pushing accumulators up as far as we need them. Okay. There we go. Starting to see some things go up again. Have to wait until it gets to full speed, but so yeah, 120 every 4 seconds. These guys use 40 every 4 seconds. There's definitely the crafting speed is the same, so it's definitely fine. This is going to back up because this definitely needs 1 of these for every 2 of these, and we're not giving that 2 there. We're not providing it as well as we could, but that's fine. We could double, we could do a 1 to 2, but I'm not sure that we're going to be producing enough stuff to actually make it, because this is 24 every 4 seconds, and this guy produces 8 every 4 seconds. Less, because it's only 0.75, so that's not even necessary. So that's like a third. Maybe we're wasting our time building 3 of these. Maybe we won't be able to throughput enough in normal circumstances to keep them all running. Oh well, they're there now. They got a fairly high well, that's alright. If they're not running, they're not running. That's fine. Yeah, that's it. Go on, push it out. Push it out. The important thing is we are now building iron at a 1-for-1 ratio, which I'm very happy about. That's the important thing. We're no longer wasting stuff. I'll keep this anyway because it's a nice setup and I like it and it's fun. Stone brick. Need some more stone brick. 1, 2. What is this? Chemical first. I have no idea what that's used for. Used for something fancy, no doubt. Induction. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we do is we just blueprint this guy again. Because why the hell not? Oh, we just push it up here. No, not up there. That would be stupid. We don't want to block out copper. So is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So if you put it down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're not doing anything with nickel or glass at the moment. This will be purely for lead and whatever the other thing is. What are we running out of? 16. Yes, I know I'm using construction bots before I should be. Whatever. Whatever. I don't want to place this shit manually. Screw that for a joke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just leave me alone, okay? It's fine. It's absolutely 100% fine. There is no problems here. So you guys need power. So power up. You are going to be... lead goes up the top. Yes, it does. This guy is going to be molten lead, and this guy is going to be that. Yeah, they definitely don't run very fast after that first amount. We're going to have to pick this shit up, unfortunately. Because otherwise the lead is not going to continue running. It's going to back up. So we'll push that. into a chest, or we'll do the same thing with this stuff. And there we go. Advanced tin smelting is done as well. So you are tin, you are tin, and you guys are all tin as well. Look at that, tin everywhere. It really is 24. But then again, it takes a lot, but it does a lot with it. So I'm very happy about that. And I mean, end game, even when we've got 4 of these coming out a second, or however fast that recipe is. How is that? Yeah, 4 coming out every second. Maybe one of these will be enough still. Because yeah, 24 every 4 seconds. And it depends how fast these new machines. Because that's crafting speed at 2. So that'll mean 8 per second. Which is 32 every 4 seconds. So these guys are not fast enough. But then again, Blasting Furnace Mark IIs will be fast at 1.5. So that will be fast enough to take care of it. Sweet. That didn't use any... No, I just used the basic ones. Sweet. We could almost get this if we needed it, which of course we don't. Anyway, that's a whole lot of smelting going on. We got that. What the hell's going on here? Oh! Whoops! I did not realize we had a oxygen requirement here. Ha! I forgot all about that. Okay. Well, sir, you are going to need to get special treatment, I guess. I can't build another machine here now. Although I'm not sure I want to, it's just lead. So, let's go ahead and get some lead. Oxygen. I was hoping to spread this out quite a lot, actually. So maybe what we'll do is we'll feed the oxygen down through here and then get it over here. So then I can keep spreading off to the right. That makes me feel a bit happier. Where's my electrolyzer gone? I just built the damn thing and it's already disappeared on me. Okay. Water. My game's doing the thing where it runs slowly. I think it's called lag. Just want oxygen. Purified water. I don't know if I want to bother about purified water, but at the same time, I don't know if I want slag. Oh, that's fine. We got a belt here that will take care of it beautifully for us. Okay. That's just all sorts of good news. Starting to look like a proper Bob's Mod base now. Power. There we go. So what do we want here? We want a fair few of these undergrounds, and we want you to be gone, and we want you to be gone. Okay, where's my undergrounds? I feel like they're here somewhere. They're there. A bit higher up, so we got room for another iron thing if we need it. And then we just got to squeeze this through somehow. Excellent. Replace that. There we go. That's oxygen all ready to go. Once we get a thing up here. There we go. Oxygen. In here. It's producing sulfur dioxide, which I could ship all the way over here and feed back into this system, but this system doesn't need a lot, so I feel like let's just shoot the moon with it. Whatever that means. Okay. There we go. Let's just chuck it out the window. 48. And there we go. Now we're going to see some lead coming out as well. And there, yes, over here. Just going to build this out. And this is going to be I don't know if we're going to have a bus. I really would like to get robots and just have a really tight, small base that we can do stuff with. So maybe that's what we will do. Maybe we'll start to get some robots at the start. And they're kind of throwaway because we'll eventually have nuclear robots everywhere. So normal robots are kind of just like meh. But for some things, we are going to need them. I mean, we're building crap over here that we need over there. I mean, just like this stuff. This stuff we need over there. We could build another brown algae farm. And that's probably okay. But this stuff really needs to find its way over there. And maybe that's just one belt. And maybe it's okay. And maybe it'll all just work out and we just spaghetti our way to nuclear robots. And then we just settle down and say, all right, nuclear robots. Robots with everything. That's definitely my plan. And I think maybe that's what we'll do. Is we'll just spaghetti our way to victory here. Do I have any accumulators? Nope. I built them all. Okay, 61. Is that actually going to be the exact amount I need? 61? 19, 20? No, that's too many. Too many. We need 41. Let's just build them all anyway. Well, let's just build them all anyway, and then we can have an extra 20, which we shoot up there. How's our power been doing? Are we still dying at night? Yeah, still dying at night. I think we've upped our power usage a fair bit. It used to be like 5, 6, and now it's over 7, 7.5. Due to all of this stuff. They really don't run that fast. These guys don't run that fast. They're really struggling. It's struggle city over here. Man, 4 seconds to build one guy. And this is 4 seconds to process 24 of them. That's approximately the same. So yeah, we would need like 15, 20 of these machines to keep one of these fully running. That's a scary thought. Although these do produce 3 per second at the end. So to produce 3 iron per second, we need 24 of these freaking machines. That's not a good thought. That's not a good thought for me to be having, because that means that we are always going to have crap all resources. That cannot be right. I must have done my maths wrong. Must have done my maths wrong. Yeah, this is 1 iron per plate per second. This setup. Huh. Oh well. We'll see when we see. I keep hovering over the oxygen and then seeing the red and I'm like, oh, we're running out of power or some bullshit like that. At least this guy backs up nicely. So anyway, that is kind of going to be that. We can probably do some stuff over here with regards to... Let's fill that guy up. Let's fill that guy up. Don't need to be carrying this much crap around with me. Actually, let's take the lead out. Whoa. Oh, geez, I'm actually getting far enough that I need radars in this thing. Wow, we really are expanding. Okay, let's get some lead in there for the batteries. I don't think there's any other wacky things that I need to be seeding. Copper over here. Yeah, copper would be nice. Let's get some copper. There we go. And you can have some copper cable I just found lying around. Alright. Have any left over? A little bit. So let's go ahead and finish some stuff off here. We don't really need to rebuild that basic circuit related stuff. Oh, geez, we can build a lot. I'm going to build all of those. 2K. And yes, I may or may not turn the crafting speed up after I've finished this video. Because, yeah, 2K is a lot, and they do take a decent amount of time to build. 1 second each. So 2,000 seconds, that's like half an hour. Actually, half an hour is not too bad. Maybe I'll just leave it alone. But for now, we have got stuff. We have got proper smelting of all 4 of our primary resources. We got some nickel and some silicone in the bag, which is nice. We got proper sorting, proper smelting, blah, 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 blah. We're getting towards having a bunch of accumulators that'll actually allow us to survive through the night. This night is getting better. I mean, that one spiked up pretty well. This one lasted a bit longer. So I reckon by the time we shoot up to there or something like that, we should hopefully be able to last through the night continuously. 32. Hello, mama. Okay. Well, not good. Maybe I should do that. Maybe every couple of rows I just put down an extra set. Yeah, it's only every second row I could do that. I don't think it really matters. Let's just continue pushing up here. Oh, out of poles as well. Oh, it's going to be a while before I can build some friggin' poles. Tell you what, that's fine. Push some guys up here. And yes. So 110. So we said 165 is a good ratio. But I reckon we're using enough under the total maximum that I think we can probably get away with 110. Maybe that'll be enough. Once I finish these other couple, we can just throw them out there and see if that's enough. But I got to think about what we're doing next episode because I'm not sure I really have a plan. And I kind of want a plan. Copper and wood. Give me some wood. And give me some copper. Copper. 300 already? I don't think we put anything back in there, so maybe that really is how much it produced. I would like to believe that, but somehow I don't. Somehow I think it's a little bit fibby there. Anyway, I think that's it. I think what we're doing next episode is, I'm not sure. We're almost at the point where we need a bus, as scary as that thought is. And we might do some crazy stuff like, yeah, just basically automating circuits, I think is at the point where we need to start thinking about this sort of stuff. Automating circuits. It's going to be so crappy though. It really is going to be so crappy. So it's either going to be making circuits automatically or it's going to be expanding the back end. But I don't know what we can really do because we got, this is the thing that's slowing us down here. We got 8 of these machines producing slag, and that's it. That's basically resulting in crap, all of these things coming out. That's just it. And I got fast inserters, so they're taking most of it, although some of it still gets through here. But what are we going to do? Like 40 electrolyzers? These things suck power so hard. Like 3 megawatts for 10 of these guys. Like, you triple that, that's like 9 megawatts. Our network, which we got to the point where it's actually stable, more than stable, is healthy, our network would just crash again. We'd have to build another 200 solar panels. So I don't know. I really got no idea about what to do. We could do that from crushed stone, but that's an even worse ratio, and we can only get crushed stone from slag, so that's still a terrible idea. Do we need to start investing in level 2s? Because this goes from 300 to 350, but the crafting speed goes up to 1.5. So maybe that's a good idea, because it doesn't use 1.5 times the power, but it uses 1.5 times the speed. I like that idea. I really do. That'll give us a bit more efficiency here. And any other ways to get slag? Let's do Control E. So, slag. Slag. Jesus, that's a lot of recipes. Oh, of course, it's all these ones. So, dirt water electrolysis, got all that. Got all that. Know about all that sort of stuff. Oh, of course it comes out of all these. What is this? Nodule processing. I'll have a look at that in a sec, because that looks interesting. Lead. Yeah, that looks a bit too interesting for my liking. Screw that. Oh, that's alright. We've gone all the way around. Okay. So what was that? It wasn't lead nodule, it was something else. Crushed nodule. Ah, see, that's lead processing. That's like advanced lead processing. Nodule, we'll have a look at nodules, but I'm pretty sure that's just advanced lead processing. There it is. No, that's washing. Here it is. Nodule processing, which comes off of washing, interestingly enough. So, you crush a nodule, and then you get some slag. And you can also convert 2 nodules into 50 slag slurry. That is very interesting because, yeah, that's 2 nodules, gives me 50, whereas this is 5 gives me 50. Okay, this is definitely worth pursuing. This could be exactly what we're looking for. So, how do we get nodules? It's going to be painful, isn't it? Screw that. Nodules. Give me a nodule. Alright. We don't care about crushed nodule, we just want a nodule. Heavy mud, water, and water. This looks very promising. Okay, washing 2. Heavy mud water comes from vicious mud water. Vicious mud water comes from mud. I think I had a look at this at some point, and it turned out to be some incomprehensible rotating system which was never ending. See, look at this. Heavy mud water comes from vicious. Thin comes from saline, and then thin comes from light. Light comes from concentrate. Concentrate comes from heavy. Heavy. Look at this. Heavy from vicious. Saline. So you can produce saline from thin. But that's not what I want. So thin comes from light. Light comes from concentrated. Concentrated comes from heavy. Heavy comes from vicious. So we go to vicious. Vicious comes from mud. And mud comes from all these different things that come from basically, so we go light mud water. Light mud water comes from concentrated. Concentrated comes from heavy. Heavy comes from vicious. Viscous comes from mud. Mud comes from all of these different things. So we did viscous, we did thin, we did light. We do concentrated? No, concentrated comes from heavy. I am so pissed off right now. You have no idea how pissed off I am. It's just a never-ending cycle of stupidity. It's like they designed this system specifically to say, hey, here's this great way of getting slag. By the way, you're never going to figure out how to do it because it's so fucking complicated. And it's just impossible. It's impossible. Look at this. How do you get mud? You can use mud to create all these, but you can't get mud from anywhere. You need at least one of these ingredients to be able to kickstart the process. All right, let's go through it one more time. So viscous creates this crap. Light. God, no, we can't. It hasn't got all the names in there. So, okay, viscous. Let's start from nodule. Okay, nodule needs heavy mud water. Heavy mud water, ignoring the barrel, needs viscous mud water. Viscous mud water needs mud. And now we get to the point where everything falls down. I have a feeling this is supposed to be the other way around, like you convert saline water to thin mud water, but... So... Okay. Viscous mud water comes from mud. Which sucks. So that's not what we want to do. Alright, so that recipe is shit. Heavy mud water. Heavy mud water comes from viscous. Okay, so that's shit. So we go back to mud. We need to go back to mud. Alright. Thin. Did we do thin already? Light. Light comes from concentrated. Concentrated comes from heavy. Heavy comes from viscous. Fuck this game. I'm done. I don't know how to figure it out. I'm going to have to Google my way out of it. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, just going to add something to the end of this video so that everybody knows that this thing, this stupid seafloor pump, apparently produces mud or something. I don't know what it actually does, but it says it produces mud. Doesn't say it produces mud, doesn't have mud as a recipe, doesn't do anything useful. It's just, I hate this stupid crap. But apparently that produces mud, so yeah. And then you can do sorting or something like that to get that sort of crap going. And then you can get nodules out of heavy mud water, which you get from viscous mud water, which you get from mud. Okay, so at least we know what we're doing now. So I'll get that thing at some point. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.